This C100 podcast brought to you by NJ.com.
Looking for your next job? Check out NJ.com and let the local team work for you. Because we're Jersey insiders, we know the best jobs, the best companies, and the right opportunities, including the one that's right for you. NJ.com, everything Jersey.
C100.
Celebrity Sound File.
Evanescence with JJ.
C100, New York's #1 hit music station. So proud to have every single member of Evanescence in the studio right now. Usually you get like one or two, and then maybe like a backup roadie or something. All of you are here today. Please identify yourselves if you could.
I'm Amy.
Oh, hold on. Wait, let's put your mic in the proper...
Never
It's
done
weird
this
that
before.
is your mic unplugged, Amy? That's strange. Jump on somebody else's mic. That's odd that your mic wouldn't work.
Me and Rocky.
We should have checked that in there. There you go. Share a
Hey,
mic.
this is Amy Rocky, getting cozy on the mic.
Amy sharing a mic with Rocky, who looks like myself. If you want to know what I look like, find a picture of Rocky. A little bit like Rocky. Only I got rid of the goatee. And you, sir, in the green.
Terry.
Terry, good to meet you. Over there.
I'm Tim.
Tim, hi. It's weird, these microphones. We haven't tested these. That's very strange. Evanescence here.
And John.
Hi, John. I'm sorry, John. I thought you said your name real quick.
No.
John's got
I was breathing heavy.
He's got the backwards baseball hat on in the studio.
Yeah.
John, good to have you here as well, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Sold out show is tonight. Hammerstein Ballroom. You excited?
We're excited. We're pumped.
We were talking earlier about, you were telling me how it sucks. I was mentioning how it must suck back in the day to be an opening act and play on somebody else's show, and you're not the reason a lot of people are there to see you. And then Amy chimed in, well, we've never done that.
I was joking, but
It's
not
true.
joking.
I was joking, but it was true.
Because then we started thinking about it. I don't think we've ever been on a tour where we opened. We've
We haven't.
always headlined.
So you didn't have to go through that phase where you're playing cover songs and there's awkward drunk people. Where's the real band? You never had to go through that?
Well, we played some radio shows that felt that way, definitely, where,
But you were on the bill because you were Evanescence, because people wanted to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right, we rule. We've ruled from the beginning.
For the main part. Now,
dang it.
as I read earlier, because I checked up on this, I didn't know that. How many of you guys are from Arkansas? All of you? No.
No. Me and Rock and Amy lived there for a while.
Okay, it's 3 out of 5 from Arkansas.
Yes.
And you seem very normal. I lived in Texas and people in Arkansas I mean, total banjo.
Excuse me?
Total banjo.
When were you there? When were you there?
As I drove through there 3 weeks ago, it seemed a little down. But not your family's house or anywhere you live. That was fine.
My dad plays the banjo.
Did,
He's really, really good at it.
are you being serious?
No, I'm totally serious. Well, he also plays like ukulele, guitar, everything, drums.
Spoons.
But when we moved we moved to Arkansas, and he decided to like embrace the culture and learned banjo. He's not from there at all. He's a native.
Oh, so he moved there from somewhere else.
Yeah, he's a Miami guy.
Okay, so from Miami went there.
But now he's an Arkansas guy, and he's embraced it and rules the banjo.
And Amy, you're one half of the founding members of Evanescence. The other guy Ben had since left the band. Right. A summer camp? Is that where that went down? You two were at a summer camp?
I met Ben at a camp.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were doing Meatloaf covers, it said?
No.
You have Wikipedia to blame for that.
Look, all right.
Here we go.
I'm going to do this now. I'm going to
official.
tell the real
Okay,
story.
give me the story. How
deal.
Evanescence formed by
Gold
Amy.
in the bleachers. Ding, ding.
We were at camp, whatever. I was at that piano and I played Bach, I played Beethoven, I played Mozart, and then I played 2 measures of Meatloaf song, and that's what Ben Moody recognized. So
Okay. So
thanks for discovering my great talent.
So from there, it's not like a talent show at camp or anything like that.
No.
See, that's what they lead you to believe.
I didn't want to play basketball.
So music got you out of basketball.
Yeah, I don't do sports.
So not in high school, you just sat on the sideline thinking about songs, writing lyrics.
Crying, writing dramatic poetry. No, I'm just kidding.
So that's how it began.
That's what everybody probably thinks.
That's what
already.
everybody thinks,
You
yeah.
don't even have to say it.
How do you deal with your band has seen some turnover lately in the past few years? How do you deal with bringing new people into the band and accepting new people and having them get you and not having the weirdness factor?
Well, we got a new guy, and there's totally a weirdness factor. Why don't you chime in, Tim?
Hey, how's it going? I'm the new guy, and I'm weird.
Is it weird? Is it bonding, first going on tour? How long were you in the band practicing with them, learning the songs before they put you on tour? What was that?
2 weeks, I think.
And then you're there.
Yeah.
Did you get them pretty quick? Or were there sometimes you're like, I don't know what I'm doing in this song? You just kind of improvise.
Oh no, I knew it all right away.
Yeah, but then you had-
Tim's awesome.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
solid.
Did they hand you CDs?
I'm sorry.
Did they hand you CDs at first to listen to and stuff? Or you already
yeah.
heard all the songs?
Yeah. I heard most of the first record, and then I got a hold of the rest of it and learned it, and here I am.
Was there a hazing?
Oh, all the time, especially.
It just happened.
This guy's always giving me a hard time,
So yeah,
but it's all good.
minor rituals and stuff.
Right.
So the tour been good so far? Any surprises along the way?
It's been awesome.
It's been good. We just started. This is like going to be our second U.S. date, I think, in like over 2 years. So still, working all the kinks out and getting it perfect, but it just feels
What sort of
awesome.
kinks have you seen along the way that have bothered you, but maybe no one else would notice watching the show?
Being completely out of shape and like wanting
Yeah.
to kill myself in the middle of the set.
Yeah, I like can't breathe all the way through. It's a lot of holding my breath and high notes and all kinds of stuff, and it takes a lot of muscle.
Having to go off stage and just like
Get the
that.
oxygen tank going.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't. If I did, I think I would
couldn't.
just collapse on stage.
Not at all. Not at all. Has there been anyone you've been on the road with who have surprised you, where you wanted to talk to them about maybe doing a I can't say the word collaboration. Thank you, Amy. Along the way.
Not really. I mean, not that we haven't played with a lot of great bands. The band we're touring with right now is Revelation Theory, and they're actually really, really good. And they're really nice guys. So, but I don't think collaboration.
Thank you.
I think we're really learning how to be just a better Evanescence by ourselves.
Amongst yourselves. Okay.
So it's been all about the new record.
I want to talk about the video, probably the greatest video you guys have done, and I want to talk about the one controversy that has surrounded you guys forever and put that to rest after we play the single. You guys want to introduce your latest single that we've been playing a bunch that everyone loves?
Yeah. What do you want to put to rest, though? You want to just introduce the single?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it is. The best single of all time. Call Me When You're Sober.
On Z100. Z100, New York's #1 hit music station. So odd to be here with the band while their song is playing on Z100. Is that weird listening to your own music? Does it bother you guys? Evanescence in studio with us right now.
I couldn't really hear it. We were talking amongst ourselves.
I was going to say there was music playing.
It probably would bother me if I could.
Amy, Amy, is it strange hearing yourself? Because your voice, you know it's you from like a mile away. You could be at a gas station filling up, and Evanescence song comes on. Like, oh, that's Amy. Is it weird hearing yourself when you
Doesn't
least
put her on
expect it?
gas in. What are you talking
I'm
about?
so sweet.
When
Hey,
someone's filling your car.
I don't have a car, but I know what you're saying, and I think it's really sweet. Wait, what's the question?
Is it weird hearing yourself at all? Like when you least expect it?
You know what? I've listened to it so many times and like performed so many times and everything else. I mean, I guess you just get to where you don't
Oh, that's me.
hear it as much anymore. Yeah, I mean, I definitely hear me like we're walking through, I don't know, the mall or something. I hear it coming out of a store. I'm like, aha.
That's me. Now the album took an extra long time to produce and get out in stores and have release. Was it the creative juices that went behind putting the album together? What took so long? What was the reason why?
Well, first of all, we toured for like a year and a half, so there was no rest there. And then when we finally took a break, it was like maybe a month or two down before writing really kicked in. And then we did spend a long time on the record. I wanted it to be amazing, and I really wanted it to be something better and more worthwhile even than the first one. Because we have to show that we've grown and improved. And not
Is it hard topping yourself when everyone loves what you've already done? You're sitting there writing going, oh my God, I have to come up with something better than before or people are going to hate me.
You know what? I think, no. I think that we really have just naturally grown so much as a band, and I've just grown as a person and as a creator and everything.
And hate's such a strong word, I'm sorry.
It's just better. I think it just is better. It couldn't help but be better, but I'm pushing myself a lot harder too, and I think we all are. So
Than before. I want to talk about the video real quick and videos in general. Does it bother you? It looks like you put a lot of work in your music video. We saw it in the conference room. It's amazing.
Thanks.
How long did it take to produce?
Oh,
For Call Me When You're Sober.
well,
I got done with my part in 2 hours.
You were done.
yeah. It was like a 2-day shoot. I mean, it wasn't that bad. And then, editing takes, a few weeks.
It's one of those videos that, you got, are they wolves in the
Yeah,
video?
real
Live wolves.
Yeah, really, really
Not
real.
computer installed wolves.
No, and not.
Those
not
are
talking.
basset hounds. Don't let her lie to you.
Stop it. They're so wolves, and they're huge. They're like 150 pounds a piece. They each had a trainer. They're throwing them like scraps of meat.
So you're watching that whole thing go down. You're like, wow, we get wolves in our video. Do you prefer that people watch that on the big screen on their TV at home or on the internet? Or does it bother you that really you put all this work in a music video and very few channels will show it during the day?
I feel like it has gotten a lot of play. I mean, for a rock video, it seems like more than anything, you just don't see rock videos anymore. And the fact that I've seen it a lot, like on MTV, VH1, Fuse, whatever, I think is really cool. I think if it wasn't getting any play, I probably would be pissed off because there's so much to appreciate,
In the video, yeah.
you can't get from a little teeny.
It's like inspiring. You watch it, it's inspiring. And one thing about Evanescence, you guys, a band as a whole, you're like the food court of rock. You pull people together. Whereas a lot of bands, like, either the girl likes it in a relationship or the guy likes it. You're a band that both couples like. The girl likes the word. She's inspired because sometimes she cries because she's sad. And she likes what Amy has to do. And the guy's like, yeah, I'll rock out. This is freaking awesome. So you pull people, you're like the food court of rock.
Well, it's funny that you say food court because, like, if you listen to the CD and link it up with the movie Good Burger, like 2 minutes in,
Talk about that next. I read this on the message board this morning.
the CD goes exactly with that movie, man. It's amazing.
That was our plan.
That with the new album, The Open Door, if you cue it 2 minutes in, then start Good Burger, the stoner in some message board says, dude, it totally syncs up and it's amazing.
That wasn't a stoner. That was me.
Oh, good for Your backwards hat. Good for you. Evanescence, it has been a pleasure having you at Z100.
Thanks for having us.
And we love the album. And it just, like I said earlier before we went on the air, it's so cool to have a band in here who I respect and actually enjoy and listen to in my off time. So thank you for coming in.
Appreciate it, bro.
Evanescence tonight. I'd say tickets are available, but it's sold out. Can't
Sorry.
get tickets anywhere. Hammerstein Ballroom tonight. I'll be bringing you guys out on stage with our winner from over the weekend. Evanescence, thank you so much for coming in.
Coming up
Thank you.
next, we got some Slayer.
Yeah. After Chingy on Z100.
Rain and blood.